interesting stuff that they bake. If you are also interested in in a little bit of milk, but you will also find, because here in Germany the food laws are super strict, and here in Germany we're using German oven, which will wait for of chocolate. Oh my goodness, just look at this, how nicely it got baked. I mean, look at this. We are just putting this and checking it, and we are melting it. So this is the first time I have witnessed really prepared and ready. But now I'm telling my friend mother that it's super tasty and super yummy. Hi everyone, thank you all so much for tuning in once again. Welcome back to another very interesting video. So today we are going to bake German Christmas cupcake. So for that we need 250 gram of butter, 120 to 30 gram of sugar, depends on your taste. For me, I don't like to put that much sugar because, as you know, too much sugar is not that healthy. A little bit of salt to taste. We will now add 375 gram of baking flour. This is also called Weizenmehl in German, and my friend mother prefers to use this one for sieving. Yeah, the reason why she prefers to use sieving is to make sure that the wheat gets properly scattered in powder form. We now have baking powder from the brand Dr. Oetker. So basically this is a very famous brand in Germany, and this one, it is 16 gram. So we're gonna add one whole pack. By the way, the egg that we are using right now, it's not from normal German supermarket, but it's especially from the farmer's market. So we are adding 5 pieces of egg. Now what you have to do is simply mix all the ingredients thoroughly. If you don't have a machine, you can of course do it with spoon, but this will take a little bit longer time. But for best results, I would recommend to use the machine that is used for mixing all the different ingredients. So now, excluding the baking flour, you are going to mix all the ingredients together and make sure that it's properly mixed. And once it's properly mixed, you can gradually put the baking flour slowly by slowly. So in Germany, when you go to the supermarket to buy this wheat flour, you will get 2 different varieties. One is called Dinkelmehl and the other is called Weizenmehl. So my friend mother especially recommended that Dinkelmehl is healthier than Weizenmehl. So we are using Dinkelmehl, of course. Once you have finished putting all the baking flour, make sure that you mixed it very well so that it becomes into a very fine paste. Now it's time to add in a little bit of milk, but you will get a feeling of how much milk you have to put exactly so that the consistency looks like this, a little bit puffy. So make sure that you don't add in a lot of milk. It actually look like this for best results. Since it's a very special Christmas cupcake, we are planning to make it extra special, which means we are going to separate the dough in 2 different balls, and you will know why. So please keep watching. Thank you so much for your idea. It worked really well. Hat sehr gut geklappt. So now time to separate the dough, but before we separate, we are first collecting everything and then mixing it properly just to have a good filling before we even separate it. So now we are separating the dough, and here we have one bowl and the other one with equal amount, and now you will know why. We are going to take 4 spoons of chocolate powder, and my friend mother, she always prefers to use the sieve. So you can also use this if you want, but without that is also fine, because here in Germany the food laws are super strict, and I'm pretty sure that it's eatable. Yeah. Jokes aside, the reason why we are using this sieve is to make sure that the chocolate powder is super fine in consistency. That's the reason behind. Before we use the machine to mix, it's better to mix it a little bit like this, so that the chocolate powder does not scatter all over when you start the machine. And you can see that it's getting mixed very well. So you are doing it gently, slowly by slowly, and the consistency should look like this, very fine, Yeah, so it's already looking very delicious, and I'm very excited to taste it because this is the first time that I am baking a Christmas cake with my friend mother. So I'm pretty excited, and I'm very optimistic that it's going to be super yummy. The initial plan was to bake two different cupcake, but we decided to do something different and something very special, which means we are going to mix two different varieties that we have made it. First is without the chocolate powder, and the second one is with the chocolate powder. So the combination of these two makes a very it does not only looks tasty, but it also looks very presentable. And Germans, they like to make sure that the food is not only tasty, but it's also presentable itself. So now it's time to add the other variety, but you make sure that you're not going to put it too much so there is enough space while baking. So since we are in Germany, we're using German oven, which means the German oven are usually attached in the kitchen like this. So now we are going to put 190 degrees Celsius and keep it for 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes already and the oven is warm enough. So we have put the cupcake and we will wait for another 30 minutes. Since we are baking for the whole family, here is the next batch of cupcake. Really happy and excited. After 15 to 20 minutes, I just check and look at this, the color combination. It's looking very amazing. The combination of chocolate and light color, it's just looking super tempting, and I'm already very curious how it's going to taste like. Oh my goodness, just look at this, how nicely it got baked. I mean, look at this. Oh man, it looks super delicious. But before letting the cake cool down, we would like to check whether it's properly cooked. So for that, we are just putting this and checking, and if you see that there is nothing stuck here and it's empty, then the cake is very well baked and you have did it. So congratulations. Now the first batch is already prepared, so now let's go and put the next batch of cupcake and let's wait for another 30 minutes. Since the oven is warm enough, we don't have to specially warm it for 30 minutes and we can just put it right after the other. So now this is how it looks. So my friend mother is carefully removing everything so that it doesn't get break or something because it's warm, and we are going to put everything there and let it cool down at a room temperature for some minutes. And after that, I am going to taste it personally and I'm going to give you my honest ratings. So please don't skip the video and please watch till the end. And if you have watched this far, then thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I hope you will also try this cake because it's worth the effort, guys. And Germans, they love to not only bake cake, but they also like to bake a lot of cookies, a very interesting stuff that they bake every Christmas. So if you are also interested in some other recipes, then please do comment down below so I can come up with another interesting video for you guys. So for now, just look at this. Oh man, I'm just so happy how it's turning out. It's so well baked in my opinion. What do you think, guys? Look at this. Super delicious. Now we are melting chocolate. So we put warm water and then we put 200 grams of chocolate and we are melting it. So we are going to put it on top of the cupcake, so it's going to be very yummy. So what we are basically doing is just like painting, painting on top of the cupcake one by one, slowly by slowly. Yeah, for Germans it's really important that the food should not only look beautiful, but it should look tasty, like I said. So now the taste part, it's past, but now we are designing. So they like to call it as decoration. So they like to decorate their food, their bread, and so on. This is the first time I have witnessed at a German home where we bake together fresh homemade cupcake. chocolate cupcake. So now you can see it's already prepared and ready. We have put it in a container where they used for putting the cupcakes, so we kept it in the kitchen and anybody can come and eat. So now I'm going to give you my honest rating. I'm not going to lie, I just like to put this one blueberry on top. So now I'm going to eat and then I am going to be very honest, guys. I mean, look at this. You see, the time when we baked, that was like a little bit of hard work because we had to separate two different stuff. But now I am actually very much focused when I'm eating because I am enjoying the taste, and so that I can give some honest ratings to you guys. It was very, very tasty, no doubt. And since I add warm after it was freshly baked, I'm telling my friend mother that it's super tasty and super yummy, no doubt. And she was telling me that I can eat again if I want, but I just had one because I was not hungry that day, because I had a lot of food. But still, then that didn't stop me from eating this. It was very, very tasty. So in German we say lecker. Es ist sehr lecker, which means like it's very tasty. So I told that to my friend mother that she did a great job, and then she baked very well, and yeah, she was very happy. And she not only baked very amazing cake, but she also baked a lot of Christmas cookies and stuff like that. So if you're interested for another recipe, then please do comment down below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have enjoyed the video, then please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos like this. Until then, I wish you all a very happy Merry Christmas in advance, and I hope and pray that the good Lord will continue to bless your family, and may this new year be a very blessed one for you and your family. Signing out from Germany, Naga Girl in Germany. Until then, cheers. Bye.